A big welcome to the South African Rotax Max Championships Round 1 here at Idube Raceway. It's the KwaZulu-Natal Kart Club, and we are looking forward to Round 1 here of this incredible South African Championship.
Yeah, I think the junior is going to be a little bit more easy, but still, there's a lot of better drivers in the junior, so we'll just see how it works out.
It's a tough competition in the juniors, isn't it?
Yeah, it's way harder.
So who's your biggest competition from?
It's definitely going to be Wally.
He's pushing hard, eh?
Yeah.
So what's your plans to keep him behind?
Hopefully get in the front and just stay there. If we're going to fight, we can fight. If he's just going to help me to pull away from the pack, that was just how it's going to be.
4 heats of racing for Junior Max, another 6 at Swartkorps at the end of September, another 4 in Killarney before they can decide who's going to have the luck and the ability to go and represent South Africa. Up towards the top and onto the braking markers. It's a great, what a move there from the barrel. Great move there. Looks like a little bit of chopping and changing happening for 3, 4, and 5 as they head down into Thunderdome for the very first time. Down onto the back straight out of Thunderdome, and it is Mohammed Wali who maintains the lead at this point in time. Troy Snyman right on his tail. 414 is Akil Alibi, who's moved up 1 position. And then you can see Jean Draynel and Nicholas Roos starting to put the pressure on right from the word go. Late braking, what a move. Dives through, lovely stuff, and there's a change up. Troy Snyman hits the front. Troy Snyman looking for a chance now to show that he's got what it takes here. And in fact, followed through very closely there by Akil Alibi. Alibi had a big look. Couldn't quite make it stick, but he definitely is in with a chance now as he climbs onto the back end of Mohammed Wali. So Wali taking on the man who was in pole position. Behind that, Divya Naidu starting to put the pressure on, and Naidu starting to look for opportunities, if there are any, as they come through the corkscrew and into Thunderdome. Coming around the outside of Thunderdome and onto the back straightaway now, heading up the hill, tucked in behind those steering wheels, trying to get as much slipstream as possible, as much aerodynamics on those karts. The Burrell ART man is right there and looking for a way through on Akil Alibi. Alibi in the Cosmic, and it's very close between the two of them as they come out of Kangaroo now, heading up towards the top of the hill. Second part of Pipeline, it's the left-right over Pipeline as they go through, and now down towards the bottom end of the circuit and into SMD Kangaroo. Okay, Hockey Stick, I beg your pardon. Into the SMD turn now, they come around and up towards the line, completing another lap. That is 13 to go. As they cross the line, it's Snyman, Wali, and Alibi. Divya Naidu, Nicholas Roos there, tucked in behind in 5th place, and then it's Liam De Beer and Jean Draynel, Tyler Robertson, and at the back, Ethan Steer. 2.9 seconds split the whole field, so nothing at all. But 0.2 of a second, as you can hear in the background, our good friend Len van der West is giving us the live commentary here today. 0.2 between those top 2 at the front end, Snyman and Wali. Mohammed Wali diving on the inside. Wali has a look. This time makes it stick, and Troy Snyman might lose out twice here. Snyman under attack as they went through there from Akil Alibi. Alibi had a big look as well. Nearly maybe to make it stick, but not quite there. Yo, here we go. 4x4 into SMD. No, somebody's got to go wide. Divya Naidu being sent around the outside and being forced onto the outside line there as Nicholas Roos dives on his inside and gets through. Divya Naidu losing out as he tried to stay on the outside line and hold that inside line for the second part of Hockey Stick and SMD. Didn't quite work out for him. But Naidu definitely the biggest loser there. Coming up onto the brakes now and to the top of the hill. It's not really a brake, they just roll off slightly and then slam it back down on the loud pedal. Top 3 over the top of Pipeline. Getting some aerial material through there as well. As they get on the brakes, here we go. Oh, a bit of a change up. Could possibly be a change up there as well for 3rd. No, Akil Alibi hangs on. Naidu had a big look. But look at this. Oh, and Akil Alibi around the outside at the top end. And there's a problem there on Mohammed Wali. Mohammed Wali slowing down, and now Akil Alibi trying to drive around his outside. Alibi tucks in behind Mohammed Wali. Troy Snyman's lost out there. Oh, and another man. Nicholas Roos goes a little bit haywire too. Roos in a bit of trouble there. He's fallen back to 4th. And now, in fact, down into 5th place. So change up there. Liam De Beer sneaking through. Roos down into 5th. Looks like a little bit of chopping and changing as well. Divya Naidu dropping right down to the back end of the field now. So something went wrong there with the Burrell ART man. But as they come to the top yet again, it is the 499 of Mohammed Wali who leads things out. Wali at this stage ahead of Snyman and Akil Alibi. In fact, Alibi just squeezing out Snyman the last time they came down to this corner and made his way up to 2nd. So as they get onto the top and over the second part of the pipeline, the final corner as they come through, it's absolutely nothing in it between these first 3. Defensive driving from Muhammad Wali. Muhammad Wali going big time. Absolutely amazing stuff between these guys. Now across the line, and Muhammad Wali looking right into the Arai helmet there of Akil Alibi. Nicholas Ruiz up to third. Snyman on his tail. So Ruiz up to third place, right on Snyman. Well, Snyman right on his tail, I should say. And just the way those two have chopped and changed, could change again any second now. 419 behind that is Liam DeBeer and Tyler Robertson behind them. TV and Naidu battling a little bit as they go into this latter part of this race. It's 10 to go still. Defensive driving out of Muhammad Wali to keep Akil Alibi having to take defensive lines and different lines. Oh, here we go. Round the top. What a move. Akil Alibi around the outside, heading up the hill. That is a great bit of driving from Akil Alibi. Just showing he's got good turn of pace. Oh, Muhammad Wali just puts the wheel going through. Absolutely awesome stuff there, man. Oh, there's a touch. And another one. Banging and it's bar banging stuff out there as well. Troy Snyman dives through as Muhammad Wali gets a little thump from behind. And Akil Alibi's hit the front, but I think he could be in trouble. Akil Alibi. Absolutely brilliant stuff here between our senior max and junior max, I should say. It's exactly what we expected. The junior max guys giving us a fantastic show. So Akil Alibi just forcing his way through to Muhammad Wali. Troy Snyman went with him. Wali now has lost a little bit of ground. Oh, there's problems. Problems at the bottom of the hill. That is not what he wanted. And now heading into the bottom end of the track again. Akil Alibi goes defensive. Hangs on as they come through Hockey Stick and SMD. He's got Snyman and the 444. And the 499, I beg your pardon, of Muhammad Wali on his tail. So it looks like the man who lost out there could possibly be... yeah, you can see that dropping by the wayside there. Liam DeBeer lost out there big time. DeBeer throwing his hands up in the air, we're concerned as they head up the hill again. Up over pipeline. Shin Naidu, Divya Naidu, beg your pardon, has now made his way up ahead and got through on Nicholas Ruiz. So Nicholas Ruiz and Naidu fighting hard now. First three going at it, absolutely nothing in it between those first three. Second group and the third group starting to get real. Oh, Alibi runs wide. Alibi running low, slightly wide, and allows an opportunity there for Muhammad Wali to dive through. Troy Snyman now leads. Snyman leads out, heading up over the start line again to complete another lap, and 7 to go. 7 more laps of this could be interesting. Akil Alibi, Muhammad Wali already coming to blows on a few occasions. Looks like there's been a couple of touches there with Troy Snyman as well. To wait and see if there's any nose cone infringements this year, but it looks like everybody intact at this point. And what a move there from Wali, diving through, looking for a chance. Couldn't quite make it stick though. And down into Hockey Stick. Oh, down to Kangaroo, change up. Can he make it stick? Yes, looks like he can. Oh, Muhammad Wali's got through, he has. Wali hangs on and he's got ahead of Troy Snyman. Here comes Alibi. Alibi has a big look as well. Can't get in there as well, but hello, here we go. Nicholas Ruiz up to 4th. Nicholas Ruiz up to 4th place ahead of Naidu. And once again into turn 1. Very tight between them. First 5 carts now split by half a second. So from 1.5 seconds down to half a second between these first 5 carts as they come up towards the back straight again. Everybody looking over shoulders. Look at Nicholas Ruiz saying, come on, let's work together. We've got to work together here to close this gap down. We're not quite there yet. Let's not fight amongst each other here, Divian. Let's try and get to the back end of Akil Alibi before we start fighting hard. So Wali, cart going off here right below us here as well. Looks like a bit of issues with one of the carts just below us as well. But oh, look at this, 4 into SMD. Naidu on the inside, forces Ruiz wide. Up to 4th, returns the favor. 3 laps to go. 2 to go now as they cross the line. And nothing in it between these first 5. Nicholas Ruiz looking for a chance now to get back at Divya Naidu for 4th place. Yellow flags are going to be waving as they come up the back straight because there is a cart that's had an issue coming over the pipeline. Double yellow flags waved. You can see no overtaking that can happen here because there's a cart that was stricken on the outside of pipeline. Just out of our shot, unfortunately, but now as they head down onto the bottom end of Kangaroo and up over the top with a lap and a half to go. Looks like it might have been Ethan Steer. I saw him stuck on the sideline there. So Ethan Steer out of this one. He's got a problem there and had the crash. Here we go. With a lap and 1 corner to go. And look at the pressure. The pressure's on Muhammad Wali big time. Muhammad Wali soaking that pressure up. Troy Snyman applying that pressure big time. Nicholas Ruiz going around the outside looking for a chance. Can he find a way past? Alibi Oh, it's tight. Snyman's through. And so is an incredible drive coming through there from Levi. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Divya Naidu's come from the back from 9th place back up to 2nd here on the last lap. Naidu for Pearl ART right on the tail now of the leader, Troy Snyman and Levi, and Wally down to 4th. Muhammad Wali down to 4th place. He goes on the inside of Levi looking to get up to 3rd. Oh, there's a move. Troy Snyman gets forced wide. Divya Naidu's got ahead. He leads on the final 2 corners. Levi into 2nd. Here comes Wally. It's a great bit of action here. Naidu's going to hang on for the checkered flag by the looks of it. Levi for 2nd, and it's going to be Wally in 3rd. Oh, there's going to be a chat there. Nicholas Ruiz is going to come through for 4th place, but it is Naidu for Burrell ART who takes the win. 2nd place goes to Levi, 3rd to Wally. Nick Ruiz and Troy Snyman with 3 corners to go gets forced unceremoniously to the sideline. Oh, there's some fun and games to be had after this one. We're going to just do a reboot of the timing on mine, but it's Wally, Ruiz, Divya Naidu, and Akil Levi, Jean Draynel, Liam De Beer, Tyler Robertson, Ethan Steer. Yeah, there's definitely no choice name on there as they go into turn number 1. It's a good start from Muhammad Wali. Muhammad Wali with Nick Ruiz on his tail. And that's how they go down into corkscrew with Divya Naidu there in 3rd place. So Wally trying to get away right from the word go to get away from Nick Ruiz, who hangs on to 2nd place. Nick Ruiz on the back end of him. It'll be Divya Naidu, then Akil Levi. Levi over the top and on his tail, the first of those Tony carts. And looking like it's going to be a little bit of maneuver there. Levi already up into 3rd place. Dives through on Divya Naidu and goes defensive to keep him out. So Levi up to 3rd, onto the closing and trying to close down on the back end of the hard charge, going for 2nd place there out of Nick Ruiz. Nick Ruiz now onto the back end of the leader, Muhammad Wali, as they complete the first lap of 15. 14 still to go. First race was Naidu, Levi, Wali, Ruiz, and Snyman. That's how they ended up. The stage in time, it's Muhammad Wali who's now upped his game to 1st as opposed to 3rd, where he finished in the first heat. And he'll certainly be looking to maintain that 1st place if he can all the way through this one. One of the carts running wide, bit of an issue in the background there for one of the carts. Looks like that possibly could be Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson with some problems at the back of the field. I'm not quite sure if that was actually Tyler or not. We'll get confirmation of that, but it's definitely not Ethan Steer. Ethan Steer at the back. Remember, this is his first outing for Ethan. All the way from Cape Town, doing a super job in Junior Max for the first time out. And in the thick of some of SA's finest carters. First 4 carts absolutely pinned together. So 1 and 2 head up the hill. 3 and 4 starting to heat up a bit there as Divya Naidu puts the pressure on. Naidu doing 46.4s. But 46.458s, 46.96s coming out of Akil Levi. So he's slightly quicker than Levi to the tune of about 100th of a second. Will he ever go? Oh, Levi saw him coming. Oh, Levi shuts back. There you go. Levi cut back to try and keep him out. And Divya Naidu is not going to outgun Akil Levi up the hill. Levi had a big look there. I should say Divya Naidu had a big look there at Akil, but couldn't quite make it stick. There was a line change by Akil Levi that allowed him to drive around the outside of Divya Naidu. And here they go. Absolutely brilliant stuff. This is the way it goes in Junior Max. Now heading back to that corner once again. Top 2 I don't think are going to change up here. It's going to probably stay the same. But let's see whether Divyan can find a way through here and possibly spoil the day there for Akil Levi. Levi goes defensive almost instantaneously as they go over the crest of Pipeline. And this time Divyan hangs back. Not going to show his cards. They've still got 3.5 laps or 4.5 laps to go. So 3 and 4 action starting to heat up. 1 and 2 also not too far away there. The 1st and 2nd place battle evenly matched between Muhammad Wali and Nicholas Ruiz. And Nick Ruiz 46.115, 46 is dead now coming out of Muhammad Wali. So it just gets quicker and quicker and quicker as these mojos come into their own. Takes a couple of laps for them to get up to optimum temperature. Once they do, 46 deads are definitely on the cards for lap times around Idube. It's about the 4th or 5th time I've seen Muhammad Wali look over the shoulder, so he's definitely going to be looking for a chance now to go defensive. And last lap starts. Nick Ruiz, fastest on that last one, 46.058. So it's certainly a chance now with the yellow flag and a cart off there. Looks like it may have been the Tony cart. I think it might have been Liam De Beer who's parked on the sideline there as they come down into Thunderdome. Wally looks over his shoulder. I think he's got enough space here, but here comes Nicholas Ruiz. The Cosmic looking for a chance now to get through on the Tony cart. Is he going to have a go? No, Wally goes defensive. Watch Ruiz going wide. Going to cut back on the inside. Oh, there's a touch and a spin. Oh, a big move there from Nicholas trying to go through on Muhammad Wali. He's going to lose out to Akil Aliba as well. Aliba and Divya Naidu going through there. Nicholas tried to do the cutback, but Wally saw him coming, matched him evenly, and kept it wheel to wheel as they came out of funnel. So Nicholas Ruiz tried as much as he could to get through. It is Muhammad Wali who takes the win. So Wali comes through there ahead of Aliba. Aliba will finish up in second place, only 2.9 seconds back. Divya Naidu will finish up with a great bit of driving there to stay out of harm's way in third, but it's Nicholas Ruiz who went for the do or die, didn't quite make it stick, and he will have to settle for the fourth place there. So it's 2 fourth places for Nicholas Ruiz. It's a win for Naidu, it's a win for Wally. Double left into the right flick, into the tram lines, and under starters orders. They're into the tram lines this time. Flag drops this time, much better stuff. And look at that, Akil Alibi already going at it with Tyler Robinson in the back. It's a start from Nick Ruiz, who gets the whole shot into turn 1. And as they head down into the corkscrew, looks like followed by Muhammad Wali. Divya Naidu into third place, heading through and up onto the back straight for the very first time. RKT and Cosmic Man out front, Muhammad Wali in second. And now as they head up over the top, it's Alibi trying to close down. He's made up 2 positions into 6th place. Late breaks from Divya Naidu to close down on the back end of Wally and stay in contention. Alibi already moving up into 4th place as he heads to the top of the hill. Wow, can you believe that? The man in 4th place came from 8th, and in the space of 3 or 4 corners, he's made up half the field. So 4th place now is the man from the back of the field in 8th, and Akil Alibi can see the top 3 just ahead of him, and they're trying to lock him down and run with them. Alibi with steer behind that. Jean Reynal, Tyler Robinson, and Liam De Beer at the back in the Tony cart. But Alibi is the man on the move. Nicholas Ruiz was quickest out there, but Alibi incredibly got a 48.7 with traffic. It was a 47.3 without traffic for the leader, and Alibi making up 4 positions and getting through on Ethan Steer as they came into the final corner. It's a long way back to try and make up the ground. As you can see, already a dive coming from a little bit further back in the field there, and I think that was Jean Reynal. Tyler Robertson being the antagonist in that move. And looks like a little bit of chopping and changing as Nell moves his way through. 428 drops back. Nell into the clutches of the 427 of Tyler Robinson. Another lap completed of the 15 to go. Junior Max in the house, and it's Nicholas Ruiz who is leading, but fastest man on track at this point. 46.8 out of Muhammad Wali in second place. Divya Naidu in third, sitting and waiting for a chance now, watching to see what's going to happen there between Wali and Naidu, or Wali and Ruiz. If Muhammad Wali closes down, very close. Akil Alibi looking to close things down now as well. He's certainly going to be in for a chance now of a podium if he can just bridge that gap. It's not easy to do when you're on your own. But look at how he's pushing. Akil Alibi, 46.9s. Exactly the same lap times coming out of Nicholas Ruiz at the front. So if he continues to do that and maintains consistency on his lap times, he will get to those top 3 relatively unscathed. In fact, on the last pass, gets down to 46.8, fastest of the race so far, coming out of Akil Alibi to close that gap down from 4th to 3rd. Another lap completed, and up and over the pipeline they go down towards funnel. Visibly now, a lot closer from Wali onto the back end of Ruiz. Ruiz on a 46.1, 46 deads coming out of Muhammad Wali. So every time Nicholas Ruiz goes quicker, Muhammad Wali does the same thing and goes even quicker. So nice run here from Muhammad Wali into the closing stages with 3.5 to go. 3.5 laps now, and Muhammad Wali is right there. He's looking for a way through on Nick Ruiz, but Nick Ruiz is going to make him work hard for it. Down the hill towards SMD and hockey stick. And across the line again for the top 2. 46.15, 46.14. So close between the top 2 in terms of the lap times, and that's just what's keeping Nicholas Ruiz out front. There's not really an answer coming out of Muhammad Wali, although he's trying hard to get through on him. And as I said, every time he goes quicker, Muhammad Wali goes even faster than him, except on that last pass. The last pass now, 46.1, and it was Roos who was quicker. So Roos may be keeping it for the last 2.5 laps now to keep Muhammad Wali out. RKT and Cosmic out front. Wali in second. Beryl ART in third with Divya Naidu at the wheel. Really, really incredible run there from him. He's had a great day so far. Remember, Naidu took the first win. He also took third place in race 2. So in terms of consistency, it's Alibai, Wali, and Naidu who are fighting for the most consistent drivers out there. But with Roos coming to take a win, or possible win here in Heat 3, he will bring himself into contention as well for the overall. A lap and a half to go now as they head up over the reverse pipeline. Nick Roos keeping Wali at bay and opened up enough margin now. There's about 2 or 3 kart lengths there. Muhammad Wali was a lot closer than that earlier on. And I don't know if he's got enough with a lap to go. These Mojo tyres might be taking a bit of strain now in the heat of the day, and the track temperature's going up ever so slightly. So let's wait and see if he's able to hang on as they come through Thunderdome for the last time. Up over pipeline, down towards funnel. Wali's too far back to have a go. He goes late on the brakes, but it's going to cost him ever so slightly up the hill, and looks like Nick Roos is going to hang on for this one. Nick Roos going to come down towards Hockey Stick, and it's going to be Roos for the win. Wali's going to come through for second place. And third place, Divya Naidu. Nick Roos will be happy with that one. You can see he's ecstatic to eventually get a win in the bag today. Akil Alibai tried hard, but he had to come from 8th place, remember, and he just ran out of tyres, I think, halfway through the race. And how's that? Tyler Robinson coming through for a great 5th place. Race 2 and race 3 winners are on the front row. It's Nicholas Roos and Muhammad Wali as they come into the tram lines for the start of the 4th and final heat of Junior Max. Diving on the inside line, Nick Roos gets the whole shot. Wali goes to second. Akil Alibai goes around the outside of Divya Naidu up to third. Naidu down to 4th place as they go into the Thunderdome for the first time. Up to the top. It is a great start there from Nick. And Nick Roos hangs on. But Akil Alibai already making up 1 place into 3rd place and now looking for a chance to possibly even go into second. No, Wali goes to first. Here comes Alibai. Alibai trying to capitalize on the same maneuver and tries to dive on the inside. Divya Naidu around the outside. Here comes a move on the inside as well from Liam De Beer. Liam De Beer trying to squeeze out Divya Naidu as they go down into Hockey Stick. Comes back at him though, into Hockey Stick and makes it stick. So awesome stuff as we head into lap 2 here. Lap 2, hard braking from Akil Alibai. Oh, a little bit running wide there. 409 Liam De Beer, or 419 I should say. Liam De Beer just getting a little bit out of shape as they came out of turn 1. 1, 2, and 3 very close and getting away from that pack. And Akil Alibai is right where he wants to be. 3rd place and waiting to pounce. Muhammad Wali sets the pace early on. A 49 dead straight from the top of the list. 49.2, 49.2 from the 2 carts behind him, staying with him. 4, 5, and 6. Divya Naidu, Liam De Beer, Tyler Robinson, and Jean Reynal with Ethan Steer just behind them. Cape Town boys will be happy about that. I can see a couple of the comments coming through there from the Cape Town fans. They're loving all this action on our live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it as well, guys. But it's Muhammad Wali now, 47.355. Hanging on to Nick Roos and Akil Alibai as they get away from the pack of carts behind them. Muhammad Wali getting his head down, trying to get away from Nicholas Roos and Akil Alibai, but they are just matching him almost every centimetre on the circuit. De Beer leading out the second pack. Robinson in 4th place. Divya Naidu dropping down to 7th. That's not where he wants to be. In fact, 6th place, just ahead of Jean Reynal. As I said, Naidu took the first win from Alibai and then Wali. Wali took the second win from Alibai and then Naidu. And then Roos took the 3rd win from Wali and Naidu, with Akil Alibai down in 4th So it's been very, very close, this category. Probably the closest in terms of points scored out of all the classes that have raced today. And I think it'll just be a fitting finish to the day if Akil Alibi can possibly steal the 4th victory. That means every one of the top 4 have taken 1 win on the day. And then it'll just be points for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th and 5th place that are going to dictate who leads the championship heading into Swartkops in a few weeks' time. So 4, 5, and 6, Divya Naidu squeezing out Liam De Beer, getting back to the front of that second group of carts. But he's got a lot of work to do. That's the gap. Oh, and as I say that, De Beer comes straight back at him. Liam De Beer is not giving Divya Naidu a run for his money here and making it easy for him. He's going to make it extremely difficult for the Brill man to bridge that gap to the first group of carts. So it's De Beer taking on Naidu. And it's been a great, great battle between them as well. 1, 2, and 3 go through the shot. Here comes 4, 5, and 6. The 27 cart there, 427, is Tyler Robinson. Jean-Andre Nell also not too far off the back end. But De Beer and Divya Naidu going at it. Naidu eventually gets through down into final corner. And can he make it stick this time? Yes, he can. He hangs on and gets through on Liam De Beer. De Beer trying to come back at him. Oh, and a big spin and a touch. And Ethan Steer's not happy about that. And Alibi still hanging on for 3rd place, but he's losing ground there to Nick Rus and to Muhammad Wali. Closing on Ethan Steer now, back marker and the last man on track after that incident in that corner we're just going through right now. Oh, and Nick gives Wally a little thump. Nick Rus gets it sideways and gives a little thump there to Muhammad Wali. Definitely gave him a thump there, so we'll have to be aware of a possible nose cone there. It doesn't look like it's bent in, but Nick Rus hits the front and Muhammad Wali unceremoniously sent to 2nd. Oh, Akil Alibi's got a little bit of a smell of blood in the water there. We're in shark territory, and it looks like it might have a little 499 on the tailpiece there. Over the top of the hill they come. So it's now Nick Rus who hangs on. Remember, he bases all his racing out of V-Town. We're not going to V-Town in any part of this championship this year, which is a big pity. But needless to say, we're still going to be in for a great run there from the man from V-Town. If he takes a victory here, there's a possibility he could possibly take the overall. He's had 2 4th places and a possibility of 2 1st places. That might be enough to take the overall victory as well for Nick Rus. Alibi's got 2 seconds, a 4th and a 3rd. Naidu has got 1, 3, and 3. Yeah, so the 2 wins would be enough there for Nick Rus to take the overall. Muhammad Wali still looks racy, but Rus looks so smooth at the front end. His dad Etienne's going to be pretty happy with the result there, I'm sure. And the team at RKT will be very happy with this performance. Very good possibility if he stays in front to the checkered flag, as I said. Championship lead into Swartkops. Across the line, it's Nick Rus for the win and possible championship lead into Swartkops. It's Muhammad Wali who gets 2nd. Akil Alibi finishing up with a great 3rd place. And Divya Naidu there, he gets 4th place. And he beats out Tyler Robinson.
So I have to start off with thanking God, because we weren't supposed to do this national. We were supposed to concentrate on OKJ. On Thursday afternoon, we decided we're going to come here, so we weren't prepared or anything. We just built the engine and we came, and then we did well.
You mean you did well? You came here and you won. As if I remember, on the first day you were nowhere. People didn't think you were going to get 10th. And then you qualified it on pole.
Yeah.
What changed on Saturday?
So we changed our setup on the kart. We worked on our horsepower a bit, and then we just worked on my driving and we came.
Now, walking away here, how do you feel about going forward in the season?
So we don't have bad horsepower. We're gonna work on it, but I think we can win, inshallah.